Thank you very much, Secretary Blinken, dear Tony, for this initiative. Dear friends, dear colleagues, the world is facing a hunger crisis. The World Health Organization estimates that more than 800 million people still face hunger. Conflict is by far the biggest driver of this. Around 60% of the world's hungry people live in the conflict zones. Every new conflict pushes a new wave of people into hunger. In particular, the Russia-Ukraine conflict and Russia's aggression poses a significant challenge as both countries are major global food suppliers. A decrease in their ability to produce and export will directly impact global food security. We need international collaboration to ensure that this war doesn't worsen the hunger crisis. This is yet another reason why we should end this war and we should work for the peaceful resolution of conflicts. Dear colleagues, dear friends, a humanitarian approach is at the center of our policies. This is also true for the crisis we face today. We facilitate the UN's humanitarian operations from Turkey, both for staff deployment and delivery of aid. We support the Secretary General's efforts to establish humanitarian corridors to ensure food security. Together with the UN, we are working to ensure the safe passage of Ukrainian ships carrying grain. We are working to establish a contact group on all these humanitarian issues. And we welcome Italy's timely initiative to form the Ministerial Mediterranean Dialogue on the food security crisis. And we will co-chair the UN upon the invitation of my dear friend Luigi, Minister Di Maio. Despite all these efforts, we know that there is still more to be done. Dear colleagues, today I am pleased to announce that Turkey will implement a 6-point package to support the global food security call to action. We will provide seeds and technical expertise to the most affected countries. We will work on national trade facilitation measures to benefit the most affected countries. We will provide different types of support, including food aid for particularly refugees. And we are ready to coordinate our aid with our partners in the execution of pledges. And funds and facilities to be received under the FAO-Turkey Partnership Program will be transferred to food security-related efforts. Finally, we reaffirm our dedication to UN Food System Summit commitments and enhance our cooperation with international organizations. Dear friends, in 1932 and 1933, due to the Holodomor, mass famine, some 8 million people in Ukraine and around 10 million in the region lost their lives. But famine has no place or excuse in the 21st century. The actions we set the ground for today will mitigate an emerging crisis, improve agriculture, and save lives. Turkey is ready and willing to act and endorses the roadmap for global food security call to action. Thank you very much once again, Tony.